We're going to calculate the formal charge in this Lewis dot structure of a covalent compound. Let us be reminded that a covalent compound is a sharing of electrons. There are dose bonds here, 4 electrons total, and those electrons effectively are shared between the 2 atoms to fulfill the octets. To calculate the formal charge, you need a Lewis dot structure in your periodic table, and you need to be slow and steady with your arithmetic. Hot tip. Formal charges, for the most part, are calculated as whole numbers between -3 and +3. You can get fractional formal charges, and you can't get fractional or decimal formal charges, or outside of this range. That require, those are higher levels of chemistry. This is a simple formula for calculating formal charge. Notice that it only includes subtraction. We'll first do it for this nitrogen atom up here. The number of valence electrons from the periodic table. Nitrogen, when it's neutral, it has 5 valence electrons in its outermost shell. The number of electrons in lone pairs. Looking at our Lewis dot structure, nitrogen has electrons in lone pairs. Remember we said that covalent bonds is a sharing of electrons? So this final term is 1/2 of the electrons in bonds. Because these electrons are shared, we count 1/2 of them to nitrogen, 1/2 of them to oxygen. That is 1/2 of the electrons in bonds. 5 minus 4 minus 2. Get my calculator out right there. That is our formal charge for nitrogen. Let us do the formal charge for oxygen. Number of electrons from the periodic table. Number of electrons in lone pairs. One half of the electrons in the covalent bond. 6 minus 4 minus 2, 0 or neutral. This is how you calculate the formal charge for atoms in a Lewis dot structure. It's not a difficult calculation. It just needs to be defined and explained.